So, as you can see, this is a sketchbook tour. Yay! So I took a poll if you saw or you just clicked on this video because my thumbnail skills are so amazing. But I took a poll to see if you guys wanted like a full-length sketchbook video. This is an old sketchbook. I think this is like the second sketchbook I ever showed on the channel. I don't really know. I'll check. But yeah, let's just jump into it. I didn't do a cover for this one like I did some of my other ones. It's just the stickers. This is from Wendy's. I don't know what that's from. So the first page, this is like, hold on, let me adjust it so you can see the whole thing. I started this 10/10 and ended it. So I started it October, ended it November 20th, which is funny because my birthday is the 23rd. Oh, in the year 2025. What a dumpster fire that year was. So sorry, I'm gonna be pausing. I'm drinking some tea. Anyway, so this first page, well, second page, I don't know if you can tell, but this is like glued because there's this right here. Yeah, I do that a lot. I glue pages together I don't like. So this was me trying to like figure out what I wanted to do for the first page. So I was really into marine life. I still am. I do love sharks and all that. So I was thinking of like some shark reef kind of like, ocean kind of themed things. So like there's like a whale shark, stingrays, mantis, stingrays. I don't know which one I did. But I went with this manta rays, stingrays, I don't know. And I made this. This is when I got my gouache, which, let me grab. It's like a Hobby Lobby brand. And unlike traditional gouache, it doesn't like come in cubes, which I didn't know was a thing until I looked at videos. It comes like this. So I used it because like I just got it and I was like hungry to paint something. But I can't paint. And I still can't paint. And also where the title is Sketchbook 5. So what I went for, I think I was trying to do some cool scene, but I had no concept on color, so everything is just blue and dark. Yeah. Oh, so this is for Inktober. I tried to do it. This is one of my attempts of trying to do it. You can see the paint leaking through the, oh my gosh. So the word was Arctic, and I was thinking Arctic. Oh, by the way, so when I was doing this, I was trying to make characters for like every like word because I thought it'd be cool. So Arctic, I was thinking of like Arctic animals, and then I was like sheep. So I drew some sheep here, and then I was like looking at traditional, like I think it was South Pole clothes or something around there, and I drew that. And then I started working on like the character's head and like how I wanted the horns to look like. I think I based it off the sheep. I don't remember the name of the sheep I based it off of though. It was like, I don't know. And then this character was born. This right here is his little outfit. He has a tail. I don't know why I was so excited about that. Right. This is what his face looks like, and then this was like he had a headband. Yeah, and he had cow feet. What are they called? Hooves. This is like a full drawing. I don't think I ever finished this. I think this was just supposed to be a sketch. Dolly. Okay. Dally or Dolly, I don't know. That could be a O or A. I think it was based off a Dolly sheep. They're like, they're just sheep, but that's what they were called. And I think I named him that Dolly. which is low-key a bad name. I'm really bad at names. And then these are some drawings of him. That's actually pretty decent. Yeah, no, that's not very good. And okay, so I like to draw koi fish. This is me drawing them. I made like a page, another sketchbook of like koi fish that look like this, but I think it was only one. And I wanted to draw them again. I was like, okay, let me make it better. I made it worse. Actually, one of my friends of mine pointed out this. They have dolphin tails. Yeah. Dolphin tails. And yeah, I can see it. It's not very good. On this side, this was another Inktober thing. It was Rival. And I wanted to make a character for a previous character I made. Let me see if I can find the sketchbook with it. Oh, okay. This is the sketchbook it's in. Excuse me, where is it? Oh my god. Oh, this is the page I was trying to copy. It totally looks like the better version, right? Totally. Okay, I gotta start it. Oh my Cheez-Its. Oh, I can't. Okay. This is like the guy. It was like based off the word stinger. Oh, here it is. Stinger, and I was thinking hornet, so I made like a hornet character. His name is Thorn. Yeah, his name's Thorn. I think that's my friend's handwriting, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think my friend came up with the name actually. So I wanted to make him like a bee counterpart because the word was rival. And like, you know, hornets and bees are like rivals or something. I don't know. It sounded really smart in my head. I never ended up making him. This is all there is about him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm getting excited. I love this page. So I'm pretty sure this means koi fish in Japanese. Someone can correct me on that. I literally just searched it on Google. I don't know. It could mean like entirely something else, like fried chicken. You know, like those tattoos where like people get tattoos. I'm gonna put a picture up, but it's like tattoos and like they don't know what they mean. They think they mean something cool and it just like says fried chicken. Yeah. Anyway, so I redeemed myself from the dolphins, and I made this with my paint markers that I got from Hobby Lobby. This is also where I got this. I don't know if you guys have Hobby Lobbies. Anyway, I got this sketchbook there too. It was like 40% off because who's wasting all that money? And I really like this page. It's really pretty. I think I did really good for the flowers and like the blending on the koi fish. It's very nice. Though if I were to change it, I would like put more details on the lily pads because they're kind of just blobs. Okay, and then on this side, so I was at school in science class. Yeah, science. Science class. And I was with my friends and I was like, hey, you guys know the 3 marker challenges? Like, you know, you take 3 markers, you have to color something with it or something like that. So I took 3 colors randomly, including black, because I would not gonna survive without black. So technically it's 4 colors. And I asked my science teacher, hey, name an animal. And they said blobfish. So I drew and colored a blobfish with 3 colors. I really liked how this one turned out, but the bottom one is not my best work. As you can see, I was very proud of it. I wrote proud. Oh, okay. So this is for Halloween. My friend group was being characters from Subway Surfers because why not? Did you guys know there's an animated TV show of that? I had no idea that was a thing. Anyway, and I was being Misa Mia. I'm pretty sure her name is Miss Mia, but for some reason, I don't even like have an accent. I'm from America. I say Misa Mia. Anyway, so this is her. She's a character that I'm still trying to save up to buy currently. I want to buy her so bad. This is who I was for Halloween. Over here, my fabulous friend, she's amazing. She drew this, and this is my version of it. She saw me drawing, and she like drawed it with me, and it was so fun. Yeah. It took me forever to color this page, actually, because I drew this, like I drew everything out, and I glued hers in, and I just didn't color it. I do that a lot in this sketchbook. I would just draw stuff and I didn't feel like coloring it. So this one took forever to color. Oh, okay. So I saw this thing on Pinterest where this person was taking like old books and making like art out of it, like painting over them, and I thought it was really cool. Like they painted over them based on what the book was about or something. I did not do that. I ripped out some random pages from a book that I don't read. I don't know what the book was even. Hold on, tea break. And I drew these flowers. I always call them flowers. They're leaves from a tree. I think they're called ginkgo trees. They're in Japan or something, but they're really pretty. And I drew wind chimes with them. And then over here is just floating islands. I think I tried to refine the sketch. You can see that better than like the original sketch to make it look cooler against this, but I don't think I didn't finish it. Yeah. Oh my god, he's back. Yeah, I did name it Dolly Sheep. That's what they're based off of. I named him Dolly. I can't get over that name. I actually really like this silhouette. I guess I made his color orange. I always try to make a, like, how do I put it? Like, I always try to get a color for my characters so, like, you can tell who they are by their color. Yeah, he also had sickles. I think the reason why I chose this is because I was watching Demon Slayer, and the one sickle character, I really liked his design and, like, his bloodsickles, because it sounded like blood popsicles. That's so random. So I gave him some, and, like, there's a drawing right here of, like, he would use them to, like, climb. Maybe he was, like, a rock climber, and he helped people climb up the mountain. Yeah. Oh, this is when I got my Prismacolor color pencils. These ones. They're still fairly new. Like, I don't use them as much. I'm gonna start using them better, so, like, there's, like, no wear on them. They're still basically new. And I drew a fish. Of course I drew a fish. I drew a koi fish, a butterfly, and a ladybug. Oh, see? Not the case of me gluing something together. Oh, I think that's an old character in there. He's so ancient. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love this page. So it started with these two caterpillars. My friend also drew this. So I was drawing this one. And she's like, oh, let me try. So she drew this one. And then the page stayed blank for a while because I just didn't want to color it, like, at all. So then I came back and I drew this one. And I was like, okay, let's just make it a bug page. So this entire page I just drew bugs. And then I drew this roly-poly. Now, I know that people call these other things, like, pillow bugs or something. And I know this because I went on Pinterest. And I was like, roly-polies. And it didn't pop up. So I was like, and did I have the wrong thing? So, you know, like that thing where it's like picture to find something. So, like, I held up my camera to like the computer and did this picture search, and they're called isopods. In other places around the states and stuff in the world, they call them different things. That's why I couldn't find anything with a roly-poly, which is so weird. Like, why can't we all call them roly-polies? It's clearly a better name. Anyway, and then on this page, I drew children's book characters. Hungry caterpillar, pigeon. I don't remember their names, but I know it's the elephant and the pig. I know one of them's name is Harold. That's all I know. The Boy in the Snow, the Rainbow Fish. I love that book. I think I have a copy of it. I don't know where it is. I think it's upstairs. And then Harold and the Purple Crayon. They made a movie about that. It's actually pretty decent. Yeah. Ooh, Halloween. Okay, so the story behind these two is I was watching a whole bunch of, like, sketchbook tours, like, really old ones. Like, I think there was one from Drawing from Waffles, Bubs, like, all them. And Prickly Alpaca, that's where I got the idea from. She has, like, seasonal, I don't know, yeah, seasonal characters where, like, around the season she'll, like, bring them out and draw them a lot. And I wanted that too. So I made these three, Z-Boy, Ghost, and Pumpkin. So the story around these two is, so Ghost is, like, a guy, a ghost, and he wants to be really scary. So he, like, tries to, like, practice in the mirror and stuff. But he's, like, a super scaredy cat, so it's so funny. And then the pumpkin guy is, like, his friend that's telling him, hey, you don't gotta be that scary for real. Because Halloween's just about having fun. And the thing for, like, under the sheet who's, like, scarier, like, you know that one SpongeBob meme where it's, like, like in the episode they take it off and they all scream because he's actually scarier under the cloak. That was kind of the vibe I was going with for him. And then Z-Boy, I love this drawing so much. It's like one of my favorite drawings in here. So originally, I just wanted to draw, I found this pose. Yeah, you can see he's clearly a zombie because his legs are broken. What is this anatomy? Found this pose on Pinterest. Hold on, tea break. Found this pose on Pinterest, and I was like, oh, that's cool. He's like a police officer, and he drops his hand. I don't know why I made him a police officer originally, because originally I didn't add any of like this stuff, and it was just him. Yeah. And then my friend pointed this out to me, actually. So, if I zoom in right there where his arm is falling off, it's pink and purple. Because I originally colored it pink, but then she was like, if he's a zombie, wouldn't his body be rotten? So it would be purple. So I colored over it and made it purple because she was right. And then I had this. And then these pages stayed uncolored for like a long time. And then I finally came back, and I think I was like towards the end of the sketchbook, I was like, I don't want to leave anything unfinished. So I came through and colored everything. So I colored this one first. I had a lot of fun coloring this one. I wish I did something with this wall though, because it kind of looks like he's hanging on a string. I feel like I could have did that better. And then I added like, he's a police officer, so he's at a crime scene. And maybe like his partners, call him Z-Boy or something. I don't know. And that was what this page was. Oh, okay. So this is a comic about the ghost character. So I had a feeling, you know how those Christmas buyers that are buying stuff and decorating like on October or like around there? He does the same thing for Halloween. So he's like, let me explain the story. He's at like, I don't know, some store, and everything's 50% off because it's Halloween decor, and he buys everything. $500 worth of stuff. Then he goes home carrying all his bags, and then we show a calendar. It's like December, but it is decorating for Halloween in December. And like the end, I think this is one of my favorite parts, is that he has a Halloween decorated house. Next to him, there's a Christmas decorated house. So when I originally was thinking, when I make a Christmas character, he'll be like extremely festive, like Buddy the Elf festive, like ha rah rah, Santa is real, all that in this. Santa is real, kids. So they would live right next to each other, and they would like always be fighting, but that hasn't happened yet. Yeah. Oh, this is the YN video. I'll pull it up if I can find it. It's probably easy to find. And then this is my friend's art style, the same person that drew Misa Mia and that caterpillar. Her art style is so pretty. This is like one of her characters, and she drew these noses, but I drew like the type of hair and like the eyebrows and all that. She's really cool. That's my bestie. And then, oh, okay. Starfish Face, she's an amazing YouTuber. I love her. And I was like obsessed with her art style for like a month or so. So this is me just like drawing things like head shapes, eyes, eyebrows, mouths, noses, because I really wanted to like have her art style. So I was like doing studies of it. And so just like some hair. Ooh, what is happening right here? Some hair. And then, okay, I'm very proud of this one because it looks a lot like her. So I did this. It was like about her expressions, how she does expressions. And then I tried to do some fan art, but I did not do her character justice. Like, no, just no. And, oh, so she has this video where she's like designing characters based off like D&D rules. And I want to do that too. And I made 4 because every time I make characters, there's always have to be 4. So there can be 2 guys and 2 girls. I like having it balanced. And this is what all the roles were. Here's the 4th one. And then I drew 3 of them. I did not like the 4th one. She didn't even get a drawing. She's just there. Like, this is all she is. The rest of them got a drawing. And then I blatantly copied one of her designs. I don't know if they're red ninja or something, but I just love the design so much. I don't know why. So like this is supposed to be like an air monk guy. This is like a deer thing. Yeah. And then the charlatan. I love that word, charlatan. Oh my gosh, yes. This is when I drew him. This deer character is like my favorite character. I love them so much. They're so cute. And I will be redrawing them. This is like one of my favorite drawings I have of them. These two. They're just so cute. I ate up on that drawing. I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. Yeah, you could even see on this page, I literally said, nah. I do not like this character. I tried to look like him. I also tried coloring him, and I gave him like wind tattoos to represent elements or something, but it just didn't turn out. Ignoring this, we have these beautiful, 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 beautiful colorings. I love this. I love clouds. Like, I will look at the sky and just be like, wow, that's a pretty cloud. And I could stare at it for like forever. So I drew some clouds. This one is my favorite. These two are my favorites. This one's like really sloppy because I was doing it after these two and it was like late. And I went to make one that looked like the clouds were like mountains, but it didn't turn out well. And you can tell how much I messed up because I was like covering everything up. Oh, this is the wind chime. Oh, jelly sharks. So I think I found these on Pinterest and then tried to draw them in my own style or something. I don't remember. But I was trying to make a tutorial on how to draw them because I thought, oh, people are going to love to draw this. And then realization hit me. I don't even know how to make one. So I tried recording it and I messed up so bad. So I just gave up. So that's what this is in the corner. It was me like also make a little cute video, but it didn't happen. I think my favorite one though is the pink one. It reminds me of like Jello. I love Jello. Oh yes, this is a very aesthetically pleasing page to me. So it started with these. So I drew these. I was drawing tomatoes and I was like, okay, this page is kind of boring. I left it alone. Like I didn't draw on it. And I was like, let's just make it a fruit page. So then I tried to do these blueberries and make a tutorial on how to draw blueberries. But again, I don't know how to make tutorials. So it was bad. And I just made this whole page about fruit. And then there's the bell pepper banana over here. I think I was trying to make a banana, but it didn't turn out well. So it turned into like a bell pepper. And then I covered it up with this pickle / cucumber because I still don't know which one it is. I think my favorite are the plum and the raspberry. On this side, I was doing a skull study. And while I was doing it, I searched up a video about like how jaws work because I was really curious. I'm traumatized. Like, you would think we would have like muscles right here that like connect the jaw to the rest of the skull. We don't. It just like this little like socket here, it just pops it out. I saw the video. I'm gonna see if I can find it, but it was like just the like a video of how the jaw moves. Ugh. I did not like it, but I really like this drawing. I don't like this corner one. I don't know what's happening here, but that's really cool. It's like so disturbing. Oh, tiger. So I was originally trying to make another skull page, but with like a tiger, but I gave up because I didn't know what else to draw. So I drew this skull and I was like, you know what? No. And then I saw this like video on Pinterest of like this person drawing spirit animals, but it was actually a spirit and like the bones would come alive. And I was like, oh, that's such a cool idea. So I did it with this tiger. So I colored in the skull and it's like a tiger that like roams the bamboo forests helping spirits or something. I think it's really cool. It reminds me a lot of the tiger from Demon Hunters. It doesn't even look like that tiger, but every time I think of a tiger, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Yeah. Well. Next page. Oh, this was the character design video I made. I think I took it down because I hated it. Rightfully so, because these drawings are mid. I think after I got done with these two, I was like, you know what? No. And then I gave up. And then I think towards the end of my sketchbook, I came in and added this color because it used to just be no color at all. And it was like really blank and sad. Oh, so I was trying to redesign an old character. Oh my god, what is his name? I have this original sketchbook he was in. Hold on, give me a second. This sketchbook I'm about to show you is ancient. Like, I think this was my first ever official sketchbook. Like, I got it from, like, my cousin. And, oh my god, this is, like, where my persona was made. Like, you can tell this is old art. Like, what is this garbage? Anyway, so this is my Zelda ripoff. Yay! So, I was redesigning him. I didn't even draw these, like, originally. Like, I went on Pie Crew. I don't know how to say it. And I made them and I drew them. I thought it was so tight. I thought it was so cool. Oh my god. I can't even say his name. Androsis. Aaron. I don't know. But basically, I was, like, really into Zelda. And I wanted to make my own cute little short king with his princess. Because why not? And this is what happened. This is what was created. So, so these two were like an arranged marriage because we're back in the olden times, you know? He was a prince, she was a princess, you know? The king and the queen were like, you know what? Yeah, let's send my kid over there. So they send him over to meet the princess. And like they're getting along, and it's like, yay! And then tragedy strikes. The king is like, I don't want my daughter to marry him because she can marry another prince with more land and money. So he tries to kill him. And he lights his room on fire, which is crazy because it means he lit his own castle on fire. I know. That's where these... And he escapes by jumping out the window. I'm being so for real. This is literally the original story. He jumps out the window into the moats of the castle, hits his head on a rock, loses his memory, and then floats downstream. So the king pronounces him dead because, like, he got assassinated. I'm so sorry. And they plan to marry the princess off to the other prince when she gets old enough. So he gets found by, like, this thief or whatever. And he trains him how to, like... He trains him how to, like, be a thief and all that. And then he steals something and he gets caught. Like, oh no, he gets caught. And while he gets caught, the king finds him. He's like, you know what? I could use skills like yours. I'll take away your prison time if you watch my daughter until the prince arrives. Because, like, she's, like, cursed of, like, by a dragon or something. So she needed protection from the people that were trying to get her. So he became her bodyguard. So we have the lost childhood prince, bodyguard, thief, ex-princess trope in one story. You can see which side of YouTube I was on. Yeah, and I guess I wanted to redo them because this is me trying to figure it out. I wanted to make his burns more prominent because he, in the fire, like if you look at the original one, you can't see his burns. Like it's very faint. I wanted to be like more prominent, like it was more of his personality. I didn't even finish this page. Wow. I didn't finish it. Oh my gosh, it's the birth of my boy. You've seen him, you know him. I've animated him twice in my shorts. It's Plant Person. Why can't I remember his name? Saka. It's Saki. Saka. I don't know how to say their names. He was on My Hero. OC. So my friend came over. I decided to make them. She made one. I made two. This is the first one. You all know him. We all love him. Our goofy little guy. And then his partner, Ren. So his original design, he was supposed to be like an elf person. I have a really weird thing with elves. I don't know why. Pointy ears just make me happy. And his power was he could control things with water. But it caused him a lot of like pain and headaches because he would take the water out of his body, because you know humans are like 70% water, to use it. So he had to drink a lot of water and he had to take medication so he wouldn't like die. Yeah, I'm so glad I got rid of that. We are redesigning him if you've seen that video. I'm sorry I haven't updated on that, but I can show you what I have so far. Give me a second. Okay, this is what we have so far. I changed the design. He has new hair. He still has his braid. But now his braid is like spiky and like goes to his like by his knees to represent this tail, because I'm gonna base him off a newt. because I was working on the world building and I want the world to be like, you're born human. Like everybody's born human. Everybody's born normal. And you're attached to an element by your family, your bloodline, or whatever. And then you're attached to an object or something else. He was attached to newts like the rest of his family. So he's like this newt. It's called a great crested newt. This is not a good picture. I mean, drawing of it. So I'll put a drawing up there. I mean, a picture up there of what they look like. And this is like what I have so far. I gave him little spots to go with the thing and all that. This is what it looks like now. Yay! Okay. And then, haha, see, I said it right this time. Isopods. Roly-polies. I don't care what you tell me, it's roly-polies. Anyway. They roll into a ball. And they're cute. I don't know why they're not called roly-polies. I just drew this. I think I found these two off Pinterest, and I just threw the rest of the little ones on here because I thought it'd be cute. I like drawing bugs. Oh, this is me explaining Sockeye's like hair, because he's like literally a living plant. So he has to like stay watered and in the sun, and if he doesn't, he'll like his hair return to colors like how leaves do and they'll fall out. And this is me explaining Ren's water thing. Color theory. Still don't use it. I didn't think I just did this to make it look aesthetic. And you know what? It does. So it accomplished its goal. Something I found off Pinterest that I drew to make look more aesthetically pleasing. Shadows. I think this is about like how skin works or something. This is like, I decided to make them their own story. So this would be like their school uniform. Ren would wear it like very sharp and clean, and then Sasuke would be kind of like lazy about it. You know what I think of this? This is basically Naruto and Sasuke. Oh, I got some new highlighters. I didn't do anything with them except for on this page. The only thing I'm proud of about this page are these fishes in the bubbles, because I had such a vision for this. Like, you know those like aesthetic photos where it's like trains underwater or all that? I tried to do that and like make a guy out of place. He's like a scribble monster and he's smoking, but like didn't turn out like I wanted it to, because I still don't know how to use, I didn't know how to use color pencils good, so it's like all blurry and bushy in the background. So then I made these fish, and then I made this other side. I was like, okay, what if it's like opposite people? Wrong person, wrong place. So it's like a happy one in a dark room with dead fish, and the sad guy, probably depressed, wife left him, don't got the kids, smoker. I mean, it's good. I think I could have done better on it. Oh my gosh, my friends drew on this page with me. So the friend I mentioned a lot, she drew these two. I was like doing a clown page and I didn't know what to do for this side, so my friend's doing it. And then my Cookie Wookie Bear, I know she's watching this. Hi! She drew this, and then I did this page on myself. I basically copied off of hers because I just love her art style. And I was like, okay, let me do the same thing, but a guy. So I think they're siblings or twins or something. Gender bent, I don't know. And then I drew these little clowns. And then this area is blank. I wanted us to make like a comic, but I didn't end up doing it, so it's just blank over here. And then I think this is my last page I actually take seriously. I drew flowers, bird of paradise, sunflower, tulip, rose. And I don't know where the rest of them are. Yeah. I think these are called bleeding heart flowers. I have them in my backyard and they're so pretty. I think I drew these because I just wanted to finish out the sketchbook with something pretty. My favorite is probably the rose and the sunflower. I just like the way they came out, and the bird of paradise. Bird of paradise is one of my favorite flowers. It's so pretty. And yeah, I drew these on the bus with a friend because she wanted to use my marker. I was like, okay, but I didn't want her to use them and not me to use them. So I colored them with her. Like I made some flowers with her. Those aren't really that good. And then this was when I just used this page for like the most random stuff. Look, I'm doing math right there. Happiness, happiest. Okay, and just some random stuff in here. And then this is where I was like using my markers. And then this is just some drawings I did while we were stuck in traffic. I just do like a snow covered, what are they called? It's like a traffic cone, but the tall ones. And then I do a balloon dog. And yeah, that's it for this sketchbook. My current sketchbook is this one, which you guys can't see yet because it's not ready to be shown. But if you liked this type of content, I have plenty of other sketchbooks I can show. So depending on how this video goes, what do y'all say or whatever, I can make more of them. I'll be happy to. It's not a problem for me. I have plenty of sketchbooks. Thanks for watching. Bye, I guess. See you later.